Okay, so let's look at a few easy ways to get your domain, and good reasons to have your own domain. First off, it's way more professional to send people to a specific domain like the builderall.com, for example, a business domain. It also means that you can have your own business email connected to that domain. So instead of having an email that's your name at gmail.com, for example, you would have a email saying your name at and then your domain name .com or net or whatever sort of domain you choose to get. Lastly, and very importantly, it's also that a lot of advertisers like Facebook, for example, if you advertise on Facebook, they will not let you send traffic directly to affiliate links. You actually have to send the traffic to a actual domain. And having your own domain also means that you can collect leads from that traffic and build your email list. So there's a lot of reasons to have your own domain. Now within Builderall, we can go to apps, and under domain, we can actually choose to buy a domain within Builderall, which is obviously the easiest way. You just have to hit buy domain, read through this here, choose your domain like that, say buy the domain, then it's gonna do a search and see if it's available. It is, and then you can just hit register the domain here and continue the process. So that's one way. Then I know a lot of you already might have domains, and I will show you how to connect those domains to Builderall as well. And if for any reason you wish to have your domain hosted somewhere else than on the Builderall platform, I would suggest you go to Godaddy, and I will leave a link below so that you can get a nice discount. Obviously here you just have to add the domain you want, search, and it's gonna do the search to see if it's free. It is, so it's added. And then we can just continue to the cart, choose what kind of protection you want. And you do not need this to create an email here. We are going to set up an email within Builderall itself, but you can see what it would look like here. So in my case it would be jens@techtoolreview.com. Okay, so I'm gonna hit continue to cart. All right, and so here it's gonna give us the option on how long we want to register the domain. We could choose anything from 1 to 10 years, and obviously if you found a really good domain and you know you are going to use this in your business, you might as well get it for a longer time, or you could choose to get it for 1 year. Then from here we just need to continue to the payment. And if you don't already have an account with Godaddy, it will prompt you to create that account with them. After which you'll get to the billing information. Just make sure to fill out your billing information correctly or pay straight away with PayPal. And as soon as your payment has gone through, you will probably be redirected to your account straight. You will also get a couple of emails with your login details and such, so that you can use that to log into your Godaddy account. All right, so in order for us to connect a domain that we have with another domain host than Builderall, what we can do is this. Let's go to the Cheetah website builder here, and then we just have to find the website to which we want to connect our domain. Here we click the 3 dots on the website itself, go to connect domain, choose the domain we wish to connect. In my case, it's the techtoolreview.com. And as you can see, you could also buy the domain from Builderall straight away here if you don't already have a domain. In this case, I'm gonna hit connect. And I really want to connect this, so I will just confirm that. And Builderall will then provide us with the name service that we need to use. So let's just copy the name server, the first one, and go into our domain host. So in this case, we're using Godaddy. It will be the same whatever platform you host your domain at. What you need to do is first off find your domain. Here I have mine, and then find and manage the DNS settings. So let's do that. And then under your DNS management, you need to find your name servers and hit change name servers. And then we get a warning that it's risky to change our name servers, which is right, and which is why we need to be very sure that we do this correctly. In this case, I'm just gonna hit enter my own name servers here and add my name servers here, and I'm gonna make sure it's the name server 1, copy that again, come back here, add that, make sure there's no space before or after the name server, and double check it. And then I'm gonna copy the second name server, come back here, add that, make sure there's no space before or after this name server, and then hit save. And since my domain is protected, I need to verify it, of course, and again we get this warning. So I'll click the box saying that I consent to update my name servers and hit continue. All right, and then I am going to send the password and go fetch that. All right, so I've gotten my password from and I will just enter that and verify. Okay, and then we can see that we had success. And now good to know is that it can take anything from 30 minutes to 48 hours before your domains propagate and you can actually use them. So don't stress on this. It usually will take around an hour or so, but sometimes it could take up to 48 hours. So if nothing happens in 48 hours, don't worry. If it goes longer than that, then I would probably contact the Godaddy support in this case, or the support to your domain hosting service. All right, and now we'll be back with you in Builderall as soon as my domain has propagated and we can actually start using it in Builderall and the Cheetah Builder. Okay, so I've let some time pass by and I will now check whether my domain has propagated. So in Builderall, I will go to the Cheetah website builder and have a look here. And as you can see, it seems like it's propagated. It says techtoolreviews.com down here instead of the Cheetah domain. Let's double check by going to the website. And as you can see, it has propagated. So now it actually gives me my domain address here instead of the Cheetah Builder address. And as you can see, it's also secured by a SSL certificate. So we get this little lock up here telling our visitors that they're on a secure site. And so if we ever want to change our DNS settings or manage our domain, all we have to do is from the Builderall dashboard come up under apps and then go to domain and DNS manager. All right, and so here you can see we can manage our DNS connections and view the details and more. Lastly, if we'd like to add a subdomain, all we have to do is come back to the Cheetah Builder, create a new site. Let's just quickly create a site here. And then click the three dots in the down right corner here, go to connect domain, and now type in the subdomain that we want. And we do that by type in, it could be maybe a country prefix, for example, and then a dot or whatever word you want to use. The only important thing here is to have that dot and then your domain name. So this would create our subdomain in this case. And you can see we had success. This we do not need to care about in this case since it's a subdomain. Instead we can just republish the page, then come back to the Cheetah Builder here, and then we have the subdomain here. If we go to the website right now, chances are that you will see this, that it's not secure. And that's just because the SSL certificate for the subdomain has not yet propagated. So you need to give it a little bit of time, and then that should be up and running fine, which means that your site will be secure and you will have this little lock proving that the SSL certificate is in order. It's been about 12 hours, and now if I go to the subdomain website here, we can see that our SSL certificate is active, and we had this little lock in here. I didn't actually realize that this landing page was in Spanish, but anyway, Google helps us translate it here. All right, then we could obviously easily just change this within the Cheetah Builder through editing the sites. For now, I am going to unpublish that, which puts it among my unpublished sites here. Cool, so that's really how easy it is to set up and connect your domain to Builderall. Now from here we can continue and set up our professional email and much more. But first I'm going to show you how I set up these cookie consent and CCPA banners that are very, very important in order for us to follow the privacy laws of Europe and California, for example. So make sure to watch that video, you don't want to miss out. If you don't have these banners, you could risk ending up with a very, very hefty fine, and we're talking millions of dollars here.